everybody, this is Christina. Thank you for coming back to my channel, Tina Learns Spanish. This is an English speaking video. I uploaded a Spanish video on Monday, and I'm probably gonna upload another one next Monday. Probably record it on Sunday and then upload it on Monday. But thank you. Gracias a todos. I'd like to thank all three of you for watching that video. You guys are cool. Y'all the real MVP.
You the real MVP.
Today, I'm Christina. This is my sister,
Ashley.
and you may recognize her, or more than likely you won't recognize her, but she has her own YouTube channel. Would you like to say something about your YouTube channel?
What's up, guys? My YouTube channel is Ashley Be Lovely, and it mainly focuses on shut up.
I'm joking.
It mainly focuses on PCOS and kind of a vegan journey and stuff like that, which I'm gonna eventually start again. But this is just a collab I'm doing with my sister. So, you know, just to talk about life and love and all that stuff that goes on. It should be pretty interesting.
Okay. Well, today we're going to be talking about, what was our topic for today?
Just our journey with our confidence and stuff like that.
Here we go. Now, in my virginity video, and that was my first video I uploaded to this channel, I spoke about like my confidence and, you know, how that impacted my life, and I think I talked about my dad and all that other stuff, and how that impacted my life. So I feel like people already know a little bit about that. If you don't, I was a nerd in school. I like to learn Spanish. I like to hang out with my teachers. You know, growing up, my dad wasn't really around all the time, and looking back retrospectively, oh god, I hate whatever. Looking back retrospectively, I kind of developed this self-hatred. I didn't like what I looked like, so I just kind of ignored boys and everything. Not that they were jumping at the freaking window to get with me,
yeah, you never know. But
I ignored that side of myself, and I just completely devoted myself to school. And because I never really had my dad to kind of counter all the negative things that I would hear from the world. So, I mean, he was out doing his own thing.
See, my journey. My journey has been, it's obviously ongoing, but I don't know what, I'm 24 now, so my esteem journey kind of started when I was, I guess, in elementary school, just dealing with kind of, I've always, well, I was thin, I was skinny when I was little, but I don't know, I've always been the taller girl, or, I mean, I'm African American, so.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, I'm black, it's crazy, right? Oh man, but I could really ask myself that, like, she says it like she's joking, but that's a serious response when I was younger. I'm like, why was I black, and why does my skin have to be this color, and why does my hair have to be like this? And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I'm still like that, because it's just really, really hard to deal with. Not that I want it to be white, but it's just, whew, really thick, that's all.
Wait, let me make sure this thing, hold on. Let me make sure.
When I was really interrupted. To keep going, yeah, so I had problems with that. I was always taller. I went to kind of I went to like multicultural, not multicultural, but
Mexican
non-black schools, like basically. So, you know, I was always the bigger girl. I had more weight on me and stuff like that, and I got teased for it. I got taught, you know, go back to Africa and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah. And it's funny because the very people who did that to me, we became very close as we got older. Like,
come back from Africa.
You're stupid. He's like, you know, the guy who used to do that to me. He was like one of my closest homeboys as time went on. But you know, just we were the pioneers in our neighborhood. We were the pioneers for black people,
because we moved into a. I mean, I know this kind of seems like it's veering off the subject of confidence or whatever, but we were the family, because we moved from Detroit in '98. We lived in Detroit, Michigan, which was 85% black.
Shout out to detail.
So we lived there, and we moved to California, Southern California in '98. So I was 11, you were like 8, 7 or 8. So we lived in a neighborhood that was completely like majority Mexican. I mean, it was right next to the border. It's called San Isidro. You can look it up.
Still called that.
Yeah, it's but we lived there, and so we were basically one of the first black families to like really move there. I mean, of course, I'm pretty sure there's been others, but like we really interacted with the community and this, that, and the other, and they reacted very adversely to us. Yeah. Like, oh, they would bark at them on the way to school.
Really terrible stereotypes that
it was just horrible.
It was really, really bad.
But that's not to say that the Mexican culture is not one of the richest cultures that I know.
Is.
I love it. I mean,
I love me some Mexican food. Authentic Mexican food, though.
Okay, anyway, but that, I mean, we still love it, but it's just, it took a lot to overcome those stereotypes, and always constantly teaching people, no, this is how black people are supposed to look, or, you know, this is who we are, and we need you guys to accept that and to move on. Yeah, that's what we had to do, and because of, you know, the community's reaction to us, I mean, it wasn't very, it kind of just added to that lack of self-confidence, or because you don't look like all these girls, you don't have like long,
and the boys aren't
hair.
going after you.
Yeah,
that's not what they're used to, and they're young and they're dumb and they're immature.
Well, I wasn't really checking for nobody, really. I don't think.
I mean, neither was I, but you feel it when you see, you know, all the boys going.
Oh my gosh! No, yes. Okay. Experience. I was on a bus. I went to San Isidro Middle School. No, you weren't there.
No, you told me about it. I remember.
I was on a bus, and my friend was with me because she was a black girl. She's a black girl, but she's like half Mexican, so she grew up
quarter Mexican.
Okay, whatever. She grew up in the Mexican neighborhood, so she was basically half Mexican. There's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. You know who I'm talking about.
You already know.
But she was sitting next to me, and then this other guy, and I had such low self-esteem. I mean, I was a pretty confident person everywhere else, but when it came to what I looked like, I had such low self-esteem. It's so sad when I look back on it. But he got up, this boy got up, and he was like, what did he say?
He said your hair looks like pubic
hair. My hair looks like pubic hair. Even though my hair didn't look like pubic hair.
It was just an immature, completely racist comment.
And maybe, I mean, that's not to say he's racist, but all I know is that all I knew was that comment. And when I heard it, I mean, of course I was hurt. My friend did stick up for me.
And stuff,
I didn't cry.
Yeah,
No. I didn't cry. But she stood up for me. But at the same time, I kind of like internalized it, like, oh well, that's what happens for me. Like that's.
You just get used to it. You become normalized. It's like a
like it wasn't like I wasn't like I didn't start. First of all, I'm not a fighter. Okay, okay, I'm not a fighter. So basically, I just kind of internalized it. I took it and just internalized it and just kind of like, well, you know, I'm not who people think are. I'm not who boys think are pretty. Maria is, or Laura is, not me. I'm the little black girl. I mean, and that's not to say I didn't think black women are beautiful. It was me.
It's all about what you're exposed to when you're young. If we would have grown up in I guess an environment where all you saw were black women, and these were these beautiful black women, and that's what we grew up with. Going into that environment, we would have been like, oh, we're good. Anyway, as I got to middle school and high school, I was broken basically. My self-esteem was not, and I'm a beautiful girl. And you know, looking back, I'm like, man, I was really pretty. But going back, shut up.
No, I'm just thinking.
But going into like middle school, going into high school, it was just like, you know, my self-esteem was not there because, you know, there weren't a whole lot of dudes checking for me. I was like 14 though, like, you know, but still, I'm seeing all these girls with boyfriends and stuff. Oh, you got a new boyfriend? Yeah, da. I'm like, my hair was not long and I wasn't super skinny. I wasn't big by any means, but I wasn't super skinny or anything like that. So I'm like, you know, and geez, and then going into high school, you know, I had a high school boyfriend. I had him all throughout high school and even part of college. That's a long story too. That is another story for another time.
Another universe.
Yes, guys, you'll want to know that.
We'll have a video on that.
We will, because you guys will want to know that story.
Oh my god, love is stupid. Love,
you know what?
Is
no,
dumb.
You know what?
Don't ever do it.
Love is wonderful. Love is wonderful.
It's just anyway, the breakups and the freaking baggage.
Love is
anyway, let's go.
But anyway. Fast forward to now. From high school until now.
Give me your whole life story.
Right? No, you said where we're at right now.
Okay, go.
Fast forward to now. I'm skipping a whole lot of shit. But anyway,
there's no cursing on this channel.
Shut up. My confidence. I'm okay with my body right now. Like, I'm good with it. Like, I don't feel like I have to go to, you know, adhere whatever to anyone's standards. I am perfectly okay in the skin I'm in. Yeah, sometimes I'm like, I watch what I eat. I try to watch what I eat. I work out, and I say, you know, my body's going to respond in the way it's going to respond, and I'm gonna take it. Shut up. I'm gonna take it all in stride. I'm gonna take it all in stride, and that's how I am right now. I love to do my makeup. Makeup, and I'm a part-time makeup artist. So that really opened up doors for me in kind of understanding my beauty and stuff like that. You don't need makeup to be beautiful, but it was just like, you know, when I would do it, it just makes, shut up. It just, I don't know, it just brought out something in me. So I know my worth now. And I know that I can't allow people, the world, society to project their views on me. And there's only one life to live, and I'm gonna live it the way I want to. So that's where I'm at right now. So let's keep it going.
Coming out of my shell too as well. I'm 28 years old. I know I'm not old, but I'm old.
Pushing 30.
So, it's just so weird. They should make a movie on my life. You know, 40-year-old version. Well, maybe I'm gonna do 28-year-old because this is crazy. Anyway, but yeah, I'm kind of at the same point. Well, not the same point, but I'm coming into my own. I'm learning that I can be a sexual being. I can be. Shut up. I can be, I am awesome. I already, see, the thing is, and this is what I don't like. People watch a video or whatever and they think just because I said I'm a virgin and why I was a virgin, you know, up until 28 and counting.
I'm still virgin, so.
They think that like, oh yeah, well, she, you know, she gullible. No, I'm not. And I'm not. That's the only area in which I was.
Opposite.
That's the only area in which I was not as confident. I am confident in many other aspects.
That's a very antiquated thought, like your thought process.
Well, look, I'm just saying, don't play me. Like, you cannot play me. Like, I am the oldest of I don't know how many kids.
I know.
I'm a university graduate. All these things, I've experienced life to a certain degree,
and all of her friends have experienced some goodness. Okay, some horrible relationships.
First of all, there's none of that language on this channel.
You know, anyway.
Okay, so
this is a collab, okay?
So we're gonna conclude this video. Thank you guys so much for taking time out to watch this video. All three of you, we love you. Oh my God,
you the real MVP.
Did you go get some Kool-Aid? Wait, she went to go get some Kool-Aid. I see you. You went to go get some Kool-Aid. What flavor did you get? You get red, purple, or orange? I love red. I don't drink.
I mess with that Tampico though. That stuff is good.
No, that's too much. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to this video. We're gonna come up with some more topics. In fact, we might record one right now, and I will.
I may actually go into that virginity story. I might get into it.
Not on my channel.
Pissed off every time.
Not on my channel because Christina don't feel like turning into the incredible. Yeah, the Incredible Hulk. All right. All right. Thank you so much.